For me, in my role here at Poly, I've always been very Poly first. It's not about me or, my trajectory, my career growth. It's about what are we doing as a company? What are we doing within the industry to solve? And product's really always been at the nexus of that. I grew up in Montana in a town called Kalispell. I really love sports. I love being outside a lot. Did a lot of adventure-based things in my childhood. So going on survival trips out in the mountains, be it in the winter or the summer, but learning to kind of survive on your own. I was kind of in some different clubs and things growing up. And one of the interesting clubs that I was involved in junior high, I was called Future Problem Solvers of America. But the goal was really just getting in a room with other people and strategizing, bouncing ideas off each other. That's one of the biggest things that's carried over for me from a career perspective. Predating my experience with the mortgage industry, when I was in college, I worked a temp job. It was a desk job for about 3 months, and it was at a hospital bill review company. And my job there for 8 hours a day was to take a document, scan it, find a number in a certain billing spot, and then type that number in a 9 keypad. That was just that for 8 hours a day, just going through the same motion, entering numbers. What that really instilled with me was, I had 3 months where I was doing a job that was very manual, very repetitive, and absolutely needed to be automated through technology. And I got to live that in a real world sense. My first kind of entrance to the mortgage industry was I got to build from the ground up some software that automated the review of mortgage appraisals. And so that for me was a little bit of a jump from, hey, I lived a manual process for several months that was driving me crazy. I got to take my real world experience and my frustration to be able to empathize with users and connect to. That'll drive you nuts if you have to do that same thing over and over every day. And I did it to an extreme, but how does that apply to this specific process? And how does that extend globally across capital markets is one of the threads that's carried with me through my career. I am the VP of product and I oversee all of our product efforts. Product is at the intersection of a lot that we do at Poly. We're interfacing with our sales team, with our SDRs and AEs. We're interfacing with customer service. Product is doing demos of our solution. We've kind of got our hands in a lot of different things. I say that we wear a lot of hats. Really what we are is driving both our customer satisfaction as well as innovation. It really ties back to the concept of problem solving. We're providing solutions for the industry, and solutions should be capitalizing on pain points and bringing better technology consistently to the industry. So a lot of what we do is working with customers, working with prospects, understanding the pain points out there, taking those back as problems, and then continue to provide better and better solutions in the market. Some of our main goals and objectives at Poly, specifically for my team, but these really expand to the broader company culture in general, are around our passion and drive to innovation and to consistently push ourselves to be the best that we can be within technology. I think of our customers a lot of times as partners. A lot of our roadmap, a lot of our innovation really has been driven by customer input, customer insights, customer ideas, collaboration. So we source a lot there from our customers, but a driving force for us is that customer satisfaction. These are very important and core solutions that we develop for mortgage originators. And it's important that not only do they get the value that they saw when they were kind of kicking the tires of Poly and looking at incorporating our solutions, but that we continue to drive that value and that we're partnering with those customers to bring in their ideas, but continue to evolve our products to meet their evolving demands and desires and continue to drive value beyond what they get when they first step in the door and start using our solutions. Building a team of people that we're working with that are collaborative, positive, aggressive, and hungry, but look forward to coming to work and are excited about what we're doing is really important. I couldn't ask for a better team than we have in our product organization. And I think for me personally, another thing that really drives my satisfaction and my purpose here at Poly is around the value that we deliver to our customers. You know, when you have a customer that comes back to you after you've developed a new feature or delivered on an idea that they might have had, or simply had a great implementation of our system and is really excited about the value it's bringing them. Getting that feedback around real tangible value and ROI that we're delivering to customers is one of the things that fuels me and really gives me kind of that purpose and drive. One of the things we say is that we're capital markets solutions built by capital markets experts. Our foundation, leadership-wise, is really grounded in capital markets and comes from a deep expertise there, where we also then layered in and have focused really intently in our culture on bringing in the best and brightest from a technology perspective. Kind of the nexus of those two, the capital markets expertise, the technology expertise, that's really what I've seen most different about Poly and how we stand out in the industry, is combining those together to provide solutions that really hit the mark. One of the things that Poly's really focused on revolutionizing is the way that lenders price, and the options and flexibility and granularity that they have in that has been really core and fundamental to what we've been doing at Poly. Similar to how we revolutionized the pricing experience, we've been really focused on revolutionizing what we call the loan officer experience. How can we make their experience easier, faster, more intelligent, more on the go, to really provide value and benefit to the loan officer specifically. And some of the ways that we've dove in on that are around providing features and functionality that have a great experience, but also can be accessed on the go for loan officers. Pricing scenarios, locking loans, doing post-lock functions, anything a loan officer can do within Poly, we want them to be able to do that in a really quick, seamless, easy way on the go. One thing I'm super excited and passionate about is providing a vertically integrated product offering that covers the entire capital markets function for lenders under one login, under one system, with one set of data that's informing their decisions from the front end to the back end and giving them the full perspective of their operations within a single provider. The second thing I'm really excited about is how we're leveraging, newer and better technologies across the industry. And specifically for me, that's with machine learning and AI. We've been really focused on the loan officer and how we're using machine learning to drive their pricing experience. But I'm super excited at how we're looking at in the future here to apply similar technology to other aspects of the mortgage origination, to lock desk users, to capital markets users, giving them better technology that's taking a lot of things they have the capability of doing, but in a very manual way, as far as analyzing their pricing, analyzing their pipeline, analyzing their fallout, analyzing, what kind of scenarios are being ran and maybe where they want to be a little more aggressive in pricing. Bringing the data and then the machine learning aspects on top of that to provide recommendations to users that they can be making decisions based off of data that's funneled to them in really efficient ways is going to be extremely powerful, and we're really excited about it here at Poly.